I work for Etsy.com. We're the world's most vibrant handmade marketplace. And what that means, we're actually a website that is for people to go and buy all things handmade, and we also have vintage and craft supplies. And if you make crafty stuff, it's also a venue for you to sell your work online. And we're 3.5 years old, and we're huge and great. And like coming into the Bust Craftacular times 100 every day.
So these were all clocks that you, are plates that you bought that you put into clocks?
They're old records, 7-inch records, and then we decoupage the other side and put clock movements in them and make clocks.
And then these are
Atari cartridges that we opened up and took out the insides and put the clock movements in.
What gave you the idea for that?
I don't remember.
We have here.
I love that you're my second best friend. In honor still. Yes. And you made a fool of yourself the other night. Call me if you want details. That's a great one to send out.
Slime Stitching is a company that I started to repopularize hand embroidery with updated contemporary designs and instructions that no longer assumed that mothers and grandmothers were teaching daughters how to work in embroidery. This is one of my favorite examples. We started doing artist series because I wanted to start taking this is Mitch O'Connell, and I wanted to start taking the work of well-known and established illustrators and combining them with embroidery patterns, because so often artists and illustrators, when they work commercially, they do so anonymously, but I wanted to do artist series to further combine art and craft. And so this is some of our Mitch O'Connell designs, and of course he's got the great pinups and bad girls. Lucha Libre is another one. I thought it was time to have Mexican wrestlers. Lisa Petrucci is another one of our artist series, and she did these great little devil girls. And the thing that's so nice about embroidery is that when it's done by hand, you know, you can see that it's done by hand. It's not done by machine, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, because that's how you know that somebody spent some time making it.
Way that I was getting from other people, like, you can't buy this stuff, and even if someone else is making it, it's not the way you wanted it, so I just started making my own clothes, because I had an old image in my head what I wanted to wear and how I wanted it to look, and that's what got me started.
Where are you from?
Astoria, Queens, but I'm a Greek. I'm from Greece, yeah.
You're from Greece?
Yeah.
And so what was it like growing up in Astoria? Was it?
I grew up in Woodhaven, and then I went to Astoria, so I'm originally, like, I'm from Queens all around.
Right.
But, yeah, it's like I'm a neighborhood kid.
There are a lot of spikes in Queens?
You know what, punk? The Ramones are from Queens.
Right.
You know, you got a lot of, like, hardcore bands from Queens, like Murphy's Law, Black Rain Jack, like Old Token Entry, the
Anthrax.
Anthrax, you know, they're Queens, so Queens, you know, rock, metal, punk, hardcore, and then spikes in all of those genres, yeah.
Right.
Spikes are from Queens, that's right.
And who's your fan base? Is it a lot of, like, craft kids, a lot of punk kids, a lot of...
It's not kids, it's people with a lot of dough. My stuff is a lot of money, because it's all handmade, it's one of a kind, it's artwork, but it's people in the rock genre, and it's normal people that just want like a vest or a hand accessory or something like that. Yeah.
My name is Joshua Merritt. Our company is Cloth Moth Clothing and Kindness, which we named because of our charitable mission. So we donate a percentage of all of our sales to an elephant sanctuary that's in Tennessee at www.elephants.com. So this is our Uranus is dark and icy, which is an actual fact about the planet Uranus. And on the back we go through 5 different facts. Uranus looks like a star. There are rings around Uranus. The winds on Uranus blow at 512 miles per hour. Uranus was explored once, never again. There are dark spots on Uranus, and Uranus is tilted sideways.
Chanel Kitty Brew and Junk Prince is a montage mashup of randomness, social issues, art, everything. I worked for a lady who told me about moving to the South during segregation, and the first time she saw colored and white fountains, she thought the colored one was flavored, and I thought that was so interesting, like, just for the times, you know? It's interesting because I think that we've just learned socially to bite our tongues instead of exploring things that we don't understand anymore, and I think Junk Prince has I try to use humor to bring it up, like to talk about things that connect to
My name is Michelle Urbolino, and my company is Red Delicious Things. And my company is about taking old vintage things that still have some charm and revamping it and giving it a modern day twist using vintage pinup ads, vintage comic books, New Jersey telephone pages, anything I can get my hands on that I can rip and recreate into something new. So,
Can you show me what some of your favorite things are?
definitely all the handbags, the vintage clutches. I think they're really awesome. Also, a fan favorite is the cocktail rings. And they're all just like images that I found, and then I search and find different words to put with it and make them kitschy and fun. So this is a girl screaming, "Oh my God!"
I like this one. Talk to me, damn it.
Yeah, talk to me, damn it. So it's kind of great because you can start a conversation without actually saying anything.